An arrow cuts the fog. Legend says a hooded outlaw defied a tyrant in Sherwood. Historians debate whether Robin Hood ever lived, but the fear that fed the tale was real. In the year 1215, on a riverside meadow, a cornered king faced his own nobles and the future. The showdown that forged Magna Carta didn't start with romance. It started with rage, taxes, and a ruler who mistook power for law. Meet John, son of Henry II, brother to Richard the Lionheart, crowned in 1199. Nicknames dog him, Lackland, Softsword. He loses Normandy in 1204, then bleeds his realm to buy it back. Scutage on scutage, justice sold to the highest bidder. He fights the church, defies Pope Innocent III, gets England cast under an interdict. Then, in 1213, bends the knee and makes the crown a papal fief to survive. And when his grand gamble at Bouvines in July 1214 collapses, his barons smell weakness. Steel answers coin. Ledgers can't stop lances. Guided by Archbishop Stephen Langton and the memory of older promises, the barons draft demands. In May 1215, rebels seize London, gates slam, banners rise, and the king's writ stops at the city walls. John retreats to Windsor. The realm holds its breath. Not a parliament, not a revolution, a standoff between oath and power. If he stalls, he lives. If he yields, he lives under rules. Runnymede, June 15th, 1215. River mist. A royal barge noses into the reeds while mailed riders watch from the meadow. No cheering, no triumph, just hard eyes and harder terms. John doesn't sign, he seals, because kings don't beg. But the wax cooling beneath his ring says the unsayable. The crown itself can be bound by law. The barons hold him to it, clause by clause, under the weight of their swords. Read the ink. Clause 1, the English church shall be free. Clause 12, no more special taxes, scutage and aids without the common council of the realm. Clause 39, no free man imprisoned or dispossessed except by the lawful judgment of his peers or by the law of the land. Clause 40, to no one will we sell, deny, or delay justice. London keeps its liberties. Weights and measures get fixed. Widows get protection. Not democracy, but a boundary. A line scratched across a king's will. Here's the twist. John never meant a word. The seals are barely dry when he moves to kill the charter. He petitions his overlord, the Pope. In August 1215, Innocent III annuls Magna Carta, void, illegal, and insult to royal authority. War erupts. John marches and burns, a winter king with salt on his boots and fire at his back. The First Barons' War tears the realm, and the meadow's promise drowns in smoke. Then fate intervenes. The rebels invite Prince Louis of France. Invasion looms. But John sickens on campaign and dies on October 19th, 1216, leaving a child, Henry III, and a kingdom in pieces. One man stands steady, William Marshal, the greatest knight. He reissues the charter to win hearts in 1216, pairs and reissues it again in 1217, alongside the Charter of the Forest, and once more in 1225. What began as a truce hardens into tradition. Across centuries, kings and parliaments fight over those clauses. Jurists chisel them into common law. Rebels cite them. Tyrants fear them. The English Bill of Rights in 1689 echoes them. The United States Constitution and Bill of Rights nod to them. The language evolves. The circle widens. The promise grows. A legend feared a sheriff. A nation learned to fear unchecked power. A terrible king forced to sign a document he never believed in. and it changed the world.